So now, throughout different things that you're going to do on different pages, etc., let's say about the Zirh Shield. Okay, so this is going to give you some information about the company, about ordering, things like that. You can even add an extra page that says shipping or whatever else you have in this room. But let's say that on one of these pages that you want to put a link so that you can get from here to another page. Kind of important. So let's click on here. Let's say it's for the Zirh Shield guarantee. So we just click on pages. They're going to show up. We click on the guarantee. You can click edit also. It goes to the same place. And once this screen loads, like I said, with the camera software running, it really slows everything down. But let's say if you are unhappy with the Zirh Shield. So Zirh Shield right here is what we want to turn into a link so people can click on that. This is also good for search engine optimization purposes. When you have a specific keyword, you want that keyword to link to a specific page on your site. So here's what we do. We just click on this picture of a chain link. They tell you, you can see the drop down also says Alt-Shift-A. I would just click on the link. You never know what's going to happen otherwise. So click right on there. And this little dialog pops up and it says link URL and title. The target is not important unless you want it to pop up into a new window. I wouldn't recommend that you do that unless it's like an advertisement or something going to another page outside of your website. And even then, probably not the best plan. There's pop-up blockers and things like that that'll confuse the end user. So anyway, let's say we want Zirh Shield to link to your home page. So let's pretend we don't know what the URL is to your home page. We just come to the page on here that we want, and right up here, this is the URL bar, and we just go to copy. We go back to where we're editing it, highlight it all so that it doesn't write it in twice, and we just type in, hit paste there, and you see the whole thing is set, and we can type in Zirh Shield. Great. And capitalization. And the reason why we put this tag is for when somebody hovers over it, that's going to work. So let's just insert that. It's right there. And even after you've done that, you can edit that too. So there it is. You can see it's a slightly different color. I click update. This is the Zirh guarantee page. So let's take a look at the Zirh guarantee page over here. You can see here it is without link. I hit F5 to refresh, and here it is. You can see when I hover over that, it actually pops up a little thing that has our title. So if you wanted to say Zirh Shield, the best protector in the world, and you wanted that to pop up, you could do that by typing that into the title, and this is a link. When I click here, it's going to take me back to our home page. Beautiful. So if you here, like on this home page, specifically got done with your sales letter, and at the end it said, to buy this product, just click here. What you can do is you take, let's say this product is the iPhone 3GS protector that we made. You can see up here, this is the URL. It says iPhone 3GS protector. You just copy this whole thing, copy, and then you would paste it in just like we did. Alright, now the only other thing you need to know about is this sidebar. You can see right here you can actually search the whole website. The whole website is on a database, so it's pretty easy to search. It's going to show up with newest products by default. That's built into the template. But then where it says add here, and when I wrote add, I actually meant it like an advertisement. That's why there's only one D. But let's take a look. What you do is you click on appearance and then widgets. The back end is much harder to edit than the front end, so at least in my opinion it's actually not that hard to edit. But Anyway, that's why you kind of got to get used to some of the terminology. Alright, and you'll see here that it says sidebar and it says text. If I click on the button on the side here, you'll see where it says add here. This is stuff that you're typing. You just click save. Okay, and then when we take a look back at any one of these pages and I click F5, you could say add here, this is stuff that you're typing. Now if you wanted to turn any of this into a link, what would probably be the easiest way for you to do it would be to make a link like I just showed you and to click on HTML that's on the side there and then copy and paste in the actual code that's there if you don't know how to do it. I can show you. I'll give you a little note here that shows you how to do it, so you'll be able to figure that out. And then the other thing is if you wanted to insert some other information, you can do that with a lot of things. So let's say you wanted a list of links. You could just take this thing that says links here, drag it over, and then that's going to put links in here. You don't even need to click save unless you change anything here. I'll show you what that does just so you can see it. It includes what's called your blog roll. Now you can change this name and you can obviously change all these links, and the way to do that, show you real quickly, is to click on links. And these are just default links that come with the installation of WordPress, but you can delete these links and you click right here to click add new, and it's just like I showed you before. You take this address wherever it is, and you type it in web address, you type the name there, you type the description. See how it says this will be shown when somebody hovers over the link? Very self-explanatory. And then you could click add new category. If you want to delete blog roll because you don't want this to say that it's a blog, which I would recommend, and obviously wait before I tell you that, you'd click add link at the end. You don't have to fill in any of this other stuff. As you can see, it says advanced and etc. It's useless. Click on link categories. There you go. And you can, right here, click on these categories. You can delete them when there's more than one. There aren't, so I'll write cool links to show you. Add category. You can add a category right when you're adding a link also. So we have cool links and your blog roll. Actually, it's not letting you delete the blog roll right now, and I would guess that that is because there are 7 links in the blog roll and there are things pointing to it. So once you delete the links out of the blog roll, you'd probably be able to do that. Let's try. Still no. Alright, I just click right here on writing. This comes up and you can see we changed the default link category to cool links as opposed to blog roll. I'll actually add some update services here for you also. I'll show you how to do that later. And let's go back to links. See if that fixes it for us. Link categories. And now you can see, because this is the default, it wasn't letting us do it. So now we can actually delete blog roll. And it's probably on this page just going to have a title when we refresh it by hitting F5. No, it doesn't have anything because there are no links there, but as soon as you add a link it would show up. And deciding whether or not that shows up, once again, is under widgets. And if you don't want this here, you just take it and you drag it right back out, drag it to anywhere in here, and it's out. Some of these other things have different stuff you could put there. You probably don't need much of it. And that's that. Thanks. Hope that helps.